definitely something that we want to carry on.
The standard was extremely high.
Very tough for us to choose a winner.
Please congratulate.
Good evening. How you doing? Good. I'm glad you're already responsive. My name is Mark Cosgrove. I'm the Director of Training of Dale Carnegie of Hong Kong and Macau. Generation Next is a program that we've put together with the Hong Kong Polytechnic University that gives the students an opportunity to feel what it's really like to run a business. They compete with each other for, well, more than half a year the program takes, in which they actually design and run a business. It's more than a business plan, they actually do the business itself. At the end of which, they're given 3 days of training as a prize. And that training focuses on how do they create themselves as leaders when they go out into the working world.
The program has provided different kind of opportunities to learn and to further develop ourselves.
It's for developing leadership potential in students, and it has 3 stages. The first stage is 6 workshops.
So stage 1 works on our soft skills, presentation, networking, and so on.
There only 50 students are selected. They will go to the second stage.
Stage 2 involves cutting down into people and grouping us with people we have never even seen or heard of before.
Focusing on the topic of corporate social responsibility under the guidance of different kind of business advisors.
Morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Sell it to your friends and people that you know. What would you say and how would you do it? So you're gonna have to slow down and pause a little bit, okay? See, did that make a difference?
Yeah.
What difference did it make?
Make some space, make some time for you to think about the questions.
Well, I feel that I have a need. I want to do this. It's my purpose. You know, so you have a strong meaning.
Oh my God, we're not making any sales.
Yeah.
Like, we cannot sell anything. None of us have any kind of like business experience before.
Also important for you to present, you know, how are you going to keep going on with this project idea?
Quite a few groups, there were certain individuals that stood up as leaders. Sometimes when I ask a question, everyone turns to one person. First of all, it's commitment. And second of all, communication. They need to have clear communication as to how to divide the workload, how to communicate, how to do projects together, who's doing what.
Don't just get caught up with spending too much time on thinking about the project idea. Quickly come up with a project idea. Yes, spend time, but not too much time, and then start working on it. So taking actions is really important because it's by taking action then you learn. You have to be very clear, you have clarity in terms of your purpose, of why you're doing it.
For the coaching section, it is really useful because the coaches really give us, our whole team, a real clear direction to do the things for the next steps. It is hardly like in a Sunday morning, we still have a meeting. We will put more efforts on the presentation.
When I came into the building today, I saw a lot of students downstairs preparing their speech. So I'm really excited to see what they've done and see what they can come up with and how they can present themselves.
We are the first team to do this, so I'm now very nervous. So can I do it here now? We're all really nervous right now because there's only 8 minutes left. Mr. Taylor, when you used to work for the Colorado group, you had to work with a China sourcing team, didn't you?
All the posts, we put pictures of us, the box.
And finally, we sold all the boxes.
A photographer that spent 10 years in Haiti observed that Haiti is still in trouble, where we changed the price from 100 to 80.
After our graduation, we want to continue to run this program.
Finishing the presentation today, do you think there are things you could have prepared better for?
Our project is based on Easter eggs, but beyond Easter eggs. We also provide that happiness to those children who need that happiness so much.
If this is going to be turned into a business, would you have other products?
We are going to cover the children and the elderly.
What would stop anybody from copying that?
These are the old-style languages which hearing impaired people use. And we
I should say that the standard was extremely high. There was no weak team.
Very tough for us to choose a winner for today. There were several teams that did a very, very good job.
What is the value of the human library? First, please close your eyes. What can you see right now?
No, it was, to me, very, very impressive. And they really did research into the social issue and really to gain an understanding of how feasible. So I think there is definitely potential to take something forward from this competition.
Without further ado, shall we get to the results? It's killing you, isn't it? Wow! Very lucky number. Please congratulate 8 continents.
The winning team, yes, they are. The distinctiveness about them is really they do have a very strong social, value proposition there, which is the reason why we awarded them being the winner of the groups.
Our project is about care. Instead of product, instead of money, but the relationship between each of us.
And I think through the coaching, we were able to look at our projects, identify different issues, for instance, time management and our presentation as well, able to push ourselves to make up more creative ideas to solve these problems. Actually, I didn't expect this because from the workshop that they provide us in the beginning, I've met so many amazing people, and they always raise up their hand when the Dale Carnegie training was asking questions and all. So I was like, oh my god, this is a very competitive competition. So I didn't think I would make it here today. So actually, when I received the certificate today, I was very, very happy.
I just want to be that in 20 students, and because of great opportunity to expand my own potential, and it is a great achievement for myself.
When you look at the students as they come in quieter, more shy, and a little timid. They're smart. I mean, the kids in this university are really bright, intelligent kids, but they don't have those outgoing social skills yet. This program really pushes them forward. Dale Carnegie training is designed to nurture our human relation skills, allow us to build relationships with people in a powerful way. And on that level, this program is incredibly successful.
When I worked with my teammates, there were a lot of problems.
I'm quite overwhelmed by this 3 days combat training. I'm a terrible listener, to be honest.
The hardest part was to compromise.
Now when I look at mirror to see myself now, I think, yeah, I get some change.
I know how to deal with the situation no matter I got led by others or lead others in the future.
Confident boost that Mark gave us, that we right now really believe in ourselves.
Try to understand people more so I can further improve and learn more in the remaining 3 years in PolyU. Thank you so much.
We've had to tell them to be quiet 3 times already today because they're just so boisterous and so noisy. And that's great. It demonstrates a confidence that a lot of them didn't have before they took this program.
This is the 3rd time we are doing this with Dale Carnegie. We want students to get the sense that business is not a necessary evil, but more a force of good. And so this kind of activity is exactly what we need to bring that sense to our students.
I got my graduation hat. It looks like a graduation hat though, but yeah, that's it. It's been a fruitful journey and a very productive journey, I must say.
I think if you want to gain leadership skills, you should definitely join this competition. Not only will you gain hands-on experience, you also start your own business. You're gonna have a very bright future.